Welcome. I wanted to share some tools with you today and some techniques that I will often give to my yoga therapy clients who are experiencing pain in their feet and lower legs. And these techniques can be really good ones to get some temporary relief from that discomfort so that they can continue to work on healing and continue living their lives, right? So for these techniques, you will need some kind of a small ball. This is a rubber ball that is used specifically for self-massage, but you could also use a tennis ball or something similar. If you don't have a ball, get a thick pair of socks, roll them up, ball them one inside the other, and you've got an instant massage ball. You also may like to grab a foam roller, although I will show you how to do the massage with a ball as well. And we'll be working with the feet. So a cushion or a chair that you can sit on to help you reach your feet if you would like to do that piece of the practice. Step one, we're going to use a ball to roll out the bottom of your foot. So you place the ball on the floor. Feel free to hold on to something for a little extra support. You're going to bring the ball underneath the sole of your foot in the arch. Now you get to choose how much pressure you put down into that ball. We're going to start by rolling the ball lengthways along the arch. Now you may feel some areas that are tender. There's no intention here to cause pain. So you get to adjust the pressure. And we do want to stay kind of in the middle of the arch. So when we get in towards the heel, there's a lot of nerves in that area and it can be really uncomfortable. Absolutely no need to be kind of grinding the ball into those really tender areas, all right? So we're going to roll along the arch lengthways. And you might do this for a full minute if you want to. For the purposes of this video, I'm just going to do a little bit to demonstrate. And then we're going to go side to side across the arch. So this one can be a little harder sometimes to find the movement without losing control of the ball. But we're trying to go side to side through about the middle of the arch. You can go a little bit forward and a little bit back. And again, you might do this one for about a minute as well. And then you can come and stand. Notice the difference between your feet. Notice how the foot you just rolled felt. And then do take the time to do that second foot, okay? Maybe a minute, again, lengthways along the arch, and a minute side to side along the arch, okay? So that both feet are getting the input, even if you only have one foot that's painful. For your second option here, we're going to do a little bit of stretching for your toes, and we're going to do a little bit of movement for your forefoot as well. So this often works best if you're seated either in a chair or on the floor with one leg straight so you can bring your other leg on top. And then we're going to interlace the fingers of your opposite hand with the toes of your foot. And as much as it's comfortable for you, you're going to get the webbing of the fingers down in between the webbing of the toes. And give your forefoot a squeeze. And then for today, we're going to do some movement just for the forefoot. So as you're squeezing, you're going to think about taking the big toe side of your foot and pressing it forward as the pinky toe side comes back towards the wall behind you. And then we'll go the opposite way. Pinky toe side of the foot forward, big toe back towards the wall behind you. So there's a little bit of a twist coming into your forefoot here. Now we want the lower leg to stay still. Most of this movement to be happening through the ball of the foot to about midfoot. There's no need, again, to do anything painful. So you're doing this as much as feels good. You might do this again for about a minute or a minute and a half. And then unlace your fingers. Take a moment to compare your feet. And then make sure you do the other side. All right, so the last thing we're going to do here is use a foam roller on your calf muscle. So you bring that foam roller onto the ground. We're going to bring one leg with the foam roller under the calf. We're going to bring the hands behind us for support. And you can start out with the opposite foot on the floor. So you can lift your hips here, bringing some more pressure into the calf, and then you're just going to roll yourself forward and back on that foam roller. For some of us, that'll be plenty. If you want more pressure, you can cross the opposite leg over top. So now you get more body weight on that calf. You can roll that calf this way. You do get to choose how much pressure you have. So do about a minute on each side. If you don't have a foam roller, you can roll your calves with a ball. It works better if you have something like a yoga block to put underneath so you can lift it up off the floor. But I'll demonstrate on the floor. It is possible to roll the calf muscle with the ball, one-sided or two-sided. It's a little bit more challenging than the foam roller, but sometimes we work with what we've got. I hope this is helpful. If you give these a try, I'd love to hear how it goes.